welcome to You Were Saying Burger. What can I get you?
Yeah, hi. Can I please get a podcast where we discuss... I'm sorry, I'm still talking. Can I get a podcast where we discuss a random topic every week in the hope that our argument is the best argument at the table, please?
Yeah, okay. You want guys with that?
I do, actually. I'd like 3 guys and 1 sneaky guy who's trying to accomplish secret tasks in this restaurant, like steal the recipe of your burgers.
Okay. And a name for the order?
Well, I'm Paul.
I'm Dasco.
I'm Plankton.
Give me the Krabby Patty formula.
Give me the formula, Crabs.
That's really good.
I got 4 burgers coming up for you, Mr. Krabs.
SpongeBob. Welcome to the episode, everybody. Obviously, you wouldn't have gotten that from...
Who's that?
He's
I'm Sandy.
Oh.
Sandy Cheeks
Sandy.
himself.
And those are nice cheeks, too.
He's got nice nuts. If you didn't guess from the intro, because you wouldn't have, because I didn't say it, today we're going to be talking, we're doing a restaurant theme. We're going to be talking about what is the best fast food. She's going to be an interesting one, I feel.
That was legitimately the worst intro we've done.
I wrote it 5 seconds ago.
Yep.
It explains it.
I forgot I was hosting.
You should have given it another 3 seconds for it not to be shit.
It's all a bit of improv, isn't it?
In it.
In it. It's yes
I
and.
was I'm just going to put
you
this
wrote
script
it,
on the
but it was
ground.
improv?
Yeah.
You wrote improv.
I wrote the prompt and then we had some fun with it.
Yeah, we had some fun.
Dasco and I took it on the road.
Performing live.
To ear holes near you.
We took it on the road
next
caster.
week, probably. Oh, look at you clever girl. Well, with that, Dasco, let's start with you, bud. What do you think the best fast food is?
Hungry Jacks.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I went and did some research this afternoon. Said, Shelley,
no. You
went
fuck
to
the
Hungry
roast
Jack's?
chicken.
He
Put it
went
back
to
in the
Hungry
fucking
Jack's.
freezer. We're
went
having
to
Hungry
Hungry
Jacks. wanted to make sure. It was like the moment I saw it, I saw the pic and I was like, I had to double check. So I went and bought it.
We'll come back to it.
You had to check that Hungry Jack's exists.
Yeah, it does.
Burger
There's
King.
4 just in Newcastle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More than Henny Penny.
Well, good.
Good.
You only need 1 for money
Fucking-
laundering.
How many red roasters, though?
Oh,
Too many.
Too many.
I still reckon like that
Red
guy that
Roosters
brought up that was a
sucks.
front.
They're definitely
for-
a
like,
front.
a
Oh,
front.
front.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The same with I'll wait just in case someone picks up.
Oh, okay, cool. Liam.
Harry's Schnitzel.
Oh, that's a good pick, actually. Yeah.
You've served me up to one of the stories too.
Very, very good. Do you remember, Graham?
So I'm quite limited
Okay.
in the fast food that I eat. So KFC.
Well, I'm taking a step out of... Well, I said, no, I don't know if I want to change this or not.
Man's going to say Denny's.
This motherfucker going to say Macca's.
No, I wanted to say... I'm going to go with Coco's Curry House.
Okay.
Is that fast food, would you think? Or not?
Oh, it's pushing for sure.
No, we can change it. Is it not?
Where's that one?
I have no idea.
It's Japan.
It's
Japan.
specifically a
Oh, yeah.
Japanese
Oh.
curry
Change
place.
it.
We have another James, are we?
I'll change it. Mayfield West Charcoal Chicken.
Yes.
Fuck!
I've got Dasco.
Oh shit! That place is the fucking tits. Oh
She
my
bangs,
god!
man.
Oh, you
So
know they're
prepare for a
good when
very
you
localized
when they
episode.
when you
Again.
you know that they're good when you order the food and then they kick you the fuck out of the store to wait
Yeah,
at the
yeah, that's
front.
true.
It's so
Yeah.
good. But you still get it in a relatively reasonable time, I
Yeah,
feel. So,
yeah.
yeah, rightio. Good choices all around, I feel. All right. Let's
So the
dive
other
in.
one I was going to say
yeah,
is
let's
that I
do
think
some
it's a
backups.
front
Backups are
was
good.
crust. I don't
yeah, fuck you.
understand.
Crust is terrible.
Crust, like just give me a Domino's dog shit
yeah,
coaster pizza
Yeah.
instead of something that's like $13 for 3 olives and some truffles.
Yeah.
Like
It's like, here's 20 grams of chicken and an anus ton of rocket.
I feel like the only time I've tried crust is because I know someone who works there.
Yeah.
And it's just always, I've got 3 pizzas.
the
'cause
only
no one's buying
time
them.
Crust
I've
sucks.
trusted is because I had a coupon for a free pizza because I had a subscription to Stan and it's like, oh, with your subscription
okay.
to Stan, you get a free pizza.
The coupon code is like, please, like, what else are you doing tonight? 100.
But my backup was Ken's Kebabs
Yeah,
at Jasmine.
that's fair.
But I didn't want to all of a sudden someday down the line, if he like Ken, beautiful man, happens to listen to this and we shit all over fucking Ken's Kebabs. I don't want him to like not
Why
give
would
me
we shit
kebabs.
at Ken's Kebabs?
I don't know.
Are they that
Why
bad?
would Ken be
Oh, they're
listening?
good. They're good. Ken's a really good bloke.
Okay, does he listen?
He holds my kids. So I can eat.
Hostage.
No, he's just
You buy kebab.
I'll trade you 1 for 1.
One fin for kebab.
no, like he literally like he
One kebab.
knows you by name and all that kind of stuff, and you get to know them when you go
Yeah,
there.
because
Like,
you say, "Oh, who's the order for?" And you say, "Dasko." He's like, "I know your name."
No, he sees you coming.
He doesn't call me Dasko. He calls Tommy my boy,
Oh, that's cute.
He knows everyone by name, and everyone's name is mate.
mate. No, but like
He sees you coming, mate. He's like, oh, fuck. Here's the guy who hands me his kids while he orders a fucking kebab again.
he goes. He doesn't even ask for the order. He goes like 1 or 2, and I'm like, oh.
Having a bad day, mate.
I did
3.
see that. It was one of those like secret guy language, and it was like a bunch of dudes at a table, and he sort of looks over at the bar, and the bartender looks at him and just like does the head nod, and he puts a finger up, and he looks like everyone around the table and just gives him the nod, and they're like, yeah, and turns back, he's like, yeah. And it's like, yep, cool. And it's like an entire conversation was just happening.
yeah.
So Paul just did a hand signal for a round.
Yep.
Yeah, just ordering a round.
Yep. Well, no, because he had to confirm with all the men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think James is saying audio podcast.
Yeah.
and
Well, no,
I
ain't
did
no,
it.
ain't no
Everything
camera
I
here.
said made sense. Because I
I
kept
know,
saying he did
but
the
you
head
still
nod.
do, yeah, but then you did the.
I just don't think he's one of the boys.
He doesn't get it. No one
Nah.
buys him rounds.
No.
he only drinks
I'm
water.
I'm just in the toilet when it's my turn.
It's always in the toilet. Toilet dope. Liam, what are the backups of Jab before we go into it?
I had a couple.
Okay.
GYG.
Yeah, fair.
I had schnitz. Schnitz is a fun time, and pizza in.
Yeah, dude, I had pizza in too.
Yeah, pizza in's great.
Pizza in is.
I also had GYG because I am a big fan of food poisoning.
Yeah.
And every couple of months, I just really need a good clean out.
Look, I feel like GYG is just always that like, oh.
GYG is the Mr. Clean of the
See,
I
bowels.
shouldn't.
Like GYG, the only problem with like like GYG has like the full range of fast food. You've got like, the drive-through one, and then you've got the one that you can sit down and have a beer while you're having a restaurant style thing.
And People Watch.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you have the cafeteria in the
Crackheads in Beaumont Street.
the ones in like the food court and everything, and the whole
Yeah.
entire time you can just hear one poor fucker out the back just screaming through everything because everyone's just like, I'll take 4 bean burrito.
I'm out of fucking brains.
Talking Spanish.
No, they're all white. There's no fucking
Not a
brains.
single Spaniard there at all.
There is one. He's called Sean Connery. I am the Spaniard.
That's good.
Yeah, I don't think Guzman's name is actually Guzman. It's probably just
It's
Ken.
Jeff.
It's just Greg. It's just Greg. Why Greg?
Greg and Jeff.
Jeff and Phil at Union's like, we should start a Mexican place. Yeah, we should.
You ever been to Mexico? Nah, mate.
No.
But I can spell
Been
it.
where?
I've been to Mad Max though. I think we can do it. I think we can do it
Oh,
better.
yeah.
Is Mad
Yeah.
Max still there?
Yeah, Mad Max
There's
is still
very
going.
limited amounts of them now.
They used to
Same
love
with Nando's. I should have chosen Nando's.
What's the big? What was the
wouldn't
size of their burrito eating challenge they had?
done
they-
it.
they
Big ass
kilo
burrito.
Big ass burrito.
Kilo, yeah.
Kilo burrito.
Did you finish it?
This is years ago.
It was
Bucks
actually.
night.
It wasn't.
And then I had my photo on the wall at West's in New Lambton. And then they renovated and took them all down. And I was like, well, what is the point of suffering?
Imagine the poor fucker that had to pull all of them off. Because I know that the poles are still there.
Yeah,
They've probably
it's-
got a box of just random
Yeah,
photos underneath his
Burnt them
bed.
for sure. Or just me and the 300 other people are in a box in a tip somewhere.
Like the
They
ET
were absolutely
cartridges.
thrown out, yeah.
No. It's in the guy who owned the franchise's house. He's just sitting there with his box
Jerk
of
off.
loyalties.
Loyalties. It's a bunch of sticky photos.
I'll remember you.
'Cause of the
sweet
blue
summer
tack.
child.
Yes, the blue tack. Because he hasn't been to a doctor in a while.
white
That's why it
tack.
comes out like that.
Oh my God.
Oh,
I haven't felt that touch. It comes out with
I
you.
don't think a doctor can help you if that's what's happening.
I don't know. Like,
What's wrong with you,
if, you,
Dick?
if you Google blue waffle, then you'll see that it happens quite frequently.
Well, on that note, my backup was I had grilled. I don't know.
they
Trying to
don't
think
pay
of
the
something
workers
else.
very
Grilled's
well.
fine.
See, grilled has one problem.
Okay.
They
Just one.
you have the jars and they go, oh, you get this one little token.
Oh, the fucking yeah.
And you've got to decide which one.
the fate of
And you're like, I'm
normals.
not. I'm going to put it in the jar that has all the other tokens. I'm going to walk away.
It's just like the smug fucks at Woolworths when they go, oh, do you want to round it up for
Yeah.
like Oz Harvest? And I turn around and
Never.
go, no. And they go, oh, don't you want to help Oz Harvest? I'm like, well, if I want to, I'll go and do it myself. I'm not going to give you fucking a tax break.
Yeah.
Yep.
You dog.
I get the tax break. Fuck you.
That's right.
I
In
donate to the Cancer Council. Save the kids.
Save the kids.
I invoice Oz Harvest. I'm taking money from them.
Oh, that's where your pizzas came from.
Where they come from, Oz Harvest.
Just like the people.
I have no idea what you do for a job. I'm going to think terribly of you.
It's just like when Shelley used to work at Lifeline, and she used to go.
Them too.
No, she used to go through.
Wait,
and
was she on
like,
the phones?
Not dead
no,
yet.
no, like in the
Just
they
don't
have
do it,
like
mate.
they have like the salvo stores, like
right.
like the thrift shop, and all of a sudden she come home and she's like, "Oh, I bought you something at work today," and I'm like, oh, "Okay," and she opens up the thing, and it's a full cartooned like the copies of Sin City, every single one of them, and I'm like. That's amazing. How much was that? And she was like, they were $1 a book. I'm like,
Shit.
There's some hidden gems.
and then all of a sudden she brings the Walking Dead 1 almanac.
I love
the
almanacs. They're cool.
Green Lantern almanac, and then DC
Yeah, wow.
Comics. So issues 1 to 100 of Batman, and then she got
Holy
the second
shit.
one, and it's literally just this thick ass
Mother
book
of pearl.
that just has all the first 100 issues
I
and
understand
then the
why
first
she doesn't
200
work
issues.
there anymore.
No, the reason why she didn't work there is because I put a kid in her.
Oh,
Boom.
Yeah, I shot my load.
Lifeline. That's a petition to rename Come to Lifeline. That's great. What a fun name. What a fun and exciting name.
Sounds like the new app title for a fucking grinder.
Lifeline.
Lifeline. No. And no, yeah, I did have Coco's Curry House. It's just this curry place that James and I went to a lot
it good?
in Japan. It's fucking awesome.
It was actually terrible.
So it was like the
Yo, shut up. We went there like 6 times.
Because that's all you ate.
That's all you ate, bro.
That's not all. No.
Yes, it
It
is.
was terrible. It
The,
wasn't
the amount
good.
of times we were like, what can we get for dinner? He's like, oh, I guess we could do Coco's.
We could do
Okay.
rice.
Did you go to the 7-Elevens while you were there?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Were they good shit?
No.
Never touched them. No,
No,
never.
no,
yeah,
no.
all the time.
No,
But
we're a family.
We're a
mart
family mart house.
Yeah. We're a family mart
Yeah,
family.
we're not fucking with Lawson's.
We're a family mart house. We go there and get the panties.
Yeah.
Stoke them in the
That's
We
right.
closet.
actually didn't see any of those.
I did see one for like thongs, flip flops.
Oh wait,
Not
okay.
thongs.
Yeah, right.
Like
I don't think
Shoes.
we went
Because
to
there's
one of
the
those specific areas.
there's
Like, we
like-
did, but we didn't.
Isn't there like a section you can go to where it's just like streets of vending machines?
yeah, we were Akibara.
Everywhere.
Fuck yeah.
Have you? Did
We
you
went
go into
to-
any of the like little ball machine ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Pachinko.
Yeah,
Gotcha
gotcha.
stuff. Yeah, we did gotcha.
Yeah.
We got
Can't wait to lose all my money.
We went to when we were in Akibara because it's like just anime world. We went to this manga store and we're like, oh, let's go check out their hentai. And we walked in there and immediately we're like, oh, I don't want to be in here. It's
so
wall to wall.
uncomfortable.
Like, oh.
It was really uncomfortable.
It's like at at the anime conventions how they've got like the standard floor area and then you've got this giant black curtained
Yeah.
off area for
Yeah.
all the 18
They
plus
had a
shit.
big 3/4 curtain and we kind of like pulled it back. Basically, we just poked our heads and we were like, no. Because I know we we're going to joke. We're like, I'm getting hentai for everyone. Everyone's getting a hentai.
Oh, that was a joke.
No.
I would fucking 100% do that.
Oh, I
couldn't.
think there's issues bringing it in the country.
Is there really?
is there?
Oh, yeah, it's got to be like, I don't know.
Especially the stuff that's
Yeah,
going
I'm sure there's some issues with it.
My Little Pony.
My little
Have
pony.
you seen the video a lot of the chick that dressed up like the My Little Pony in the jar from that fucking video?
I did see that. Yeah.
She was walking around the convention
Wildest
center.
cosplay of all
And she
time.
just would sit down and she's just dressed up like the rainbow Fluttermane or whatever the fuck it's called. And she's just sitting there
Rainbow Dash.
pulling
Yeah.
at the side of the wall. And there's like all this shit smeared on the inside of it
Yeah.
going, save me.
I hate that.
Save me.
So funny.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
I do like. What was the one? The people who dressed up as Bruce friggin' Batman's parents and any Batman
yeah.
cosplay, they just like
And they
lay
lay
down in front of
down.
them.
Yeah, I've seen that, yeah.
That's classic. That's a good move.
Tom and
Tom
Jane.
and Linda,
Thomas and
Oh,
Martha.
it's Barbara.
Barbara and
Martha.
George.
Oh, and that's why Superman has the same mother's name, and that's why he didn't kill
Yeah.
him.
Tom and Martha
Thomas?
Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thomas and Martha
Tomo.
Wayne.
Actually, I saw
Marto.
something.
Tom Dogger.
Marto and T-Bone.
I saw something really funny from like a very recent Superman comic that
Okay.
is probably unintentionally funny, but Clark was being a dick to his mum,
Oh, Clark.
and she says straight away, I bet Batman's parents don't treat him this way. And then you just see there's a single page frame of Superman's face just deadpan looking at nothing.
That Martha don't know the law.
Martha don't know.
That's very
I've got to send you a link to something.
pointing to Liam.
I am pointing to Liam. If he was at home.
Pointing to Liam, yep.
I finished reading a comic book.
Oh, yeah.
Nice work,
on
man.
Saturday. It took me a while to get through the
Death Note.
pictures.
We got there.
It was like the words just didn't match up with the pictures.
It's
I
called
read
Spot Goes to the Beach.
Alien versus Avengers.
It's Wallace.
Ooh, okay.
And it is
Yeah?
epic.
Yeah, right.
Like it starts off with a face hugger going up Miles Morales' face.
Yeah.
Turns out he's wearing a symbiote suit. The symbiote latches onto the face hugger.
Reversal.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
I know you guys haven't, but I thought you did. Have you seen Romulus?
Yes. It is. The fucking basketball dude scares the shit out of me. I'm pretty sure I had a nightmare.
That's not.
Yeah.
That was okay. Anyway, it's good.
Okay.
It's good and I recommend it.
Have you heard that in, I think it was the mid 2000s, there was a Superman comic where they introduced pink kryptonite?
Yeah.
Yes.
What did that do?
Turns him into a woman.
Turn him gay.
No, it doesn't.
Right, hang on.
Which one's the one that turns him into a woman? Is that purple?
No, that was one of them.
Yeah. Oh.
Pink kryptonite turned him gay.
Yeah, yeah.
That'd be worse.
No,
Because I remember hearing about
from
it.
the very
Because
early
early
days.
2000s, there wasn't a
Go
lot
back.
of... Yeah.
I made him into a villain.
Oh, no.
Instead of hitting on Lois, he started hitting on.
He started hitting Lois.
What's the geeky fucking kid with the watch that always calls in Superman?
Ben 10.
Jimmy Olsen.
Jimmy Olsen?
I think it was Jimmy Olsen. Yeah, he started hitting on Jimmy Olsen.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it
Wild
was
time for comics.
not progressive.
Wow. All right. Well, on that bombshell, Dasko, tell us about Hungry Jack's.
Just the tagline of their business. The burgers are better at Hungry Jack's.
False.
Why did you put an
Agreed.
ethnic accent?
Because I
on
always
that?
put an ethnic accent on when I want to put emphasis on something. The viewers at home love it.
Oh, that
They do, they
that
froth
really
for it.
ruins your argument. though.
It really turns them. Like I know most of our viewers at home are spaghetti. So
Sorry?
our viewers at home are spaghetti. They're straight into wet. Yeah,
Okay.
spaghetti. But no, like the Hungry
Horny.
Jacks, like
Thanks.
horny.
thank you,
Like
thank you.
they're straight like spaghetti, but then
Yeah.
when they get wet, they go all.
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought we had
I
a
don't
big
think you add
gay
salt
audience.
to the water.
He's a cooking connoisseur, this man.
If you do you think they only go soft when you put salt in the water?
I mean, I've always
What
done
do
it
you
and they've never
what
not been
do you-
soft.
What do you think the salt in the water's for?
Bloody.
Don't say
no.
it changes the boiling because it fucking.
no.
Changes the
No,
boiling
let him have
point.
some.
What do you think
What
it
do you
is?
say?
Nah, it just stops all the noodles sticking.
Yeah, there we go. Good boy.
That's incorrect.
Ah, you're incorrect.
It's flavour.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I said.
The only way to stop the noodles.
It stops all the noodles sticking
And
to my
don't-
mouth from lack of
Don't
flavour.
put
You can
olive
only
oil
finish.
like some fucking
No,
Pinterest
that's
bitch
No,
heresy.
on
you
top.
don't. You do both.
What you do is once you finish, you
Says
put
in
it
your
in the
pasta.
bowl, and if you're not going to have any sauce with it, just put it in the bowl. Put just a dab of butter on top of it, and it goes through and makes some butter noodles. Nice and cooked.
Butter nudie.
But no,
Yeah.
bang for buck because their prices aren't that high, but you get fucking quite a decent amount of fucking food.
Okay.
So Hunger Tames box, you get a Whopper, small burger, 3 nuggies, chippies, and a drink.
How much is
and
that?
$19.
Yeah, okay. That's pretty good.
And
Should
that
we disclose that we are?
What's wrong?
was a car.
Your car went past.
It just went through the headphones.
oh,
It
okay.
freaked
But yeah,
me the fuck out.
the
James
thing
was
is,
acting like a cat who saw a truck.
Legitimately, I thought there was something wrong with my microphone. It's
Coming in the house.
We've been breached.
But yeah, so like the amount of money you pay, you get a decent amount of food. You're not going to be hungry afterwards like Chinese food.
True.
And the thing is though, is in the amount of times I have gone to Hungry Jack's, they have never fucked up an order.
Yeah, okay.
And that's the one thing that fucking shits me off is when you get your food
Yep.
and you're like, okay, I'm just not going to check it this time. And that one time you
You're
don't
gonna believe
check, you go home and then all of a sudden you go, fuck, I've only
Won
got
the
2
burger
wicked
for you.
wings. Fucking, no,
Fillet of fish.
The one that ekes me off, and it's I don't mind a fillet of fish.
Not when you go to
like
Hungry Jack's.
Easter fillet of fish is the
Right.
other time it should come out of the weekday.
I feel like you can see him go into
Can
the
you just
freezer.
confirm it's a Christian thing to not eat meat on Good Friday?
Correct.
Okay, and this is all Christianity? This is kind of across Christianity?
Not all Christianity. It's mostly
Majority?
Catholic and Anglican.
Anglican as well. And then that what's that fucking
Presbyterian?
evangelical shit they've got the evangelican fucking I can't know.
Evangelical,
Seventh-day
yeah.
Adventist.
But no, they make wheat bix.
I call them the happy
They eat
clappers.
their babies.
I call them the happy clappers.
Westborough.
But
Because they're
no, like
happy and they clap.
it's technically you're not meant
They're
to
lovely people.
eat meat before 12 o'clock is what you're not meant to do. You can eat it for the rest, but just everyone just goes, not all day. So it just gives
Not
me
all
an excuse to eat my body weight in shrimp.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, gross.
Prawns.
But no, and then like the one thing is that it's the one Australian organisation that essentially stuck it to America and said, "Fuck off." Every other one is bent over, taken in the ass from America, but Hungry Jack said, "Fuck you. You've come to Australia. You're in our hood. Fuck you."
It's true.
I would argue
is that
all
only
coffee
because they
houses
changed their
too.
name?
No, so when Hungry Jack's was here, and it was like one of those small ones. It was only like one in Newcastle, which was underneath the Hexham Bridge. It's that little dingy one next to the Oak Factory.
Oh my God.
Then Burger King came here.
Yeah.
And essentially all they did was they just went, okay, we're just going to copy every single thing that Hungry Jack's has and just make it so you can get a supersized chips and drink. And then Hungry Jack said, fuck you. You're using our shit. And then they sued them and then they won.
Oh.
And then they just said, okay, we're going to take all your stores. And then they did.
Take his shoes.
That's it.
Yes.
My board.
But I concede the floor on the burgers I bet are Hungry Jack's.
Okay. Liam.
Hello.
That one that you picked.
Harry Schnitzel.
Yep.
You want a fucking good schnitzel in Australia? You go to Harry's Schnitzel. There's a fucking place everywhere. It's like Subway for schnitzels, except without the Subway.
Wait till you realise the Subway has schnitzels.
What?
And then that fucking microwave shit.
Oh, they're terrible
Fucking
schnitzels.
horrible.
Oh, yeah, no, it's terrible.
They're horrible.
Yeah, oh look, it's fresh cooked schnitzel, fresh cooked egg, bacon, probably other shit too. I don't really know. I'm a very specific man. I choose something
Caesar?
that looks Hellman.
I love the Hellman.
I choose something that looks good, and then that is what I will eat until I die. And then sometimes,
And that's why he's been married for.
You got the tism too.
Shit, right. But I feel like I always like try and rev myself. I'm like, no, I'm gonna get something else. Look at the menu and like stare at it for about 5 seconds, and then they're like, what can I get? I'm like, Hellman. Fuck.
I sent my girlfriend a meme, and it was one of those like, you worry that I'm gonna get tired of you. I haven't changed my Subway order since I was 12.
Yeah, pretty much.
The thing I love about Harry's is that like the guy, whoever is cooking,
Yep.
Harry.
they have to be called Harry.
That is
Wait,
literally
what?
my
That's
main.
the rule?
That is my
that's
main
sick
point.
as
No, but they're legal. Like outside of work,
Legally.
they aren't.
Subway.
That is not their name. So outside of
community?
work, they
As soon
use
as
their
you
nominative.
start working at
You're Harry.
Harry's, you legally have to change your name to
So
Harry.
Harry, no. So this is the funny thing is, so when you're working in the back, if you're working in the kitchen, you have a name tag that says Harry. You have to always respond to if someone says Harry. You have to essentially go, yes, I can do that
Yep.
for you. If at any point someone calls you by a different name and you essentially respond to it,
Sacked.
you get written up, and you get like 3 warnings,
Yep.
and you can get fired for it.
Whoa.
So it's, the
Now-
main thing is because it started off as a small shop, and Harry was the guy in the back cooking all the schnitzel,
sure.
and that's just translated through every.
It was like the one caveat the dude said before it starts like spreading all over
Everyone
the
in the
place.
kitchen has to be called Harry.
Yeah.
That's
The
my
fucking
fucking
ego.
name.
Too many names. I don't remember names. I know my name. That's it. Whose
Place
name's
is
on
already
the
called
book?
Harry Schnitzel.
See, I am going to give you
If Phil
something.
cooks it, it's not my
I
schnitzel, is
feel
it?
like Harry Prime, original Harry, goes into Harry's,
Prestigial
and
Harry.
he just hears everyone called Harry, and he just touches himself to it.
Yeah.
No, he goes and gets a schnitzel, and he's like, "Excuse me, kid in the back. What's your name?"
Is your name fucking Jared, mate?
My name's Bob. Fucking no, it's not Harry.
He proceeds to grab the wrap and just throw it. Like
He walks
a
in and is like,
football.
what does Harry look like?
The worst thing is, I'm going to shoot myself in the foot with this.
Okay, cool.
But everyone who comes from over there to here, 99% of them. So anyone who comes from WA to visit us, the first thing,
I don't know why, but I thought you meant Singapore.
Yeah,
Singapore from Macedonia. No, whenever they come here, the first thing they want to do is go to Harry Schnitzel
Fuck
place
yeah.
because they're like, we don't have anything like this back over where we are, and it's
they got-
really
they
good
don't
food.
have
Does that
fast
hurt
food.
his argument then?
They got dirt.
Because if people from Perth like it,
It's dog water.
No.
All right, sport, come on.
Did you hear about Diddy's baby oil?
Oh, I was telling them before about everything they found.
Yeah.
I've been going through the
he sounds about
patch
the
notes.
Kuchters.
I was
Yeah.
watching
Kuchters.
I was watching 50 Cent's videos on it. It's fucking funny, dude. He's like, Jesus, why so much goddamn baby oil?
You also don't want to mess with 50 Cent. He's been shot and he will shoot you.
He is the pettiest man and is brilliant.
No, have you seen videos of P. Diddy with fucking Mike Tyson? And they're sitting on the couch next to each other. And Diddy just wants to put his hand on Mike Tyson's lap and you can see him physically like moving away from him. But he can't do anything about it because he's like, this guy's like blown people up in their cars.
I'm going to kiss you.
Like,
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
There we go.
Allegedly.
He's like kidnapped people, allegedly.
We need an allegedly button.
I already killed the guy, allegedly.
Can you just like say allegedly just with no noise?
Allegedly.
Okay, there you go.
Got it.
Okay, you got it. So now all we'd have to say, Paul could just be like, allegedly.
That'd be great if James doesn't come to an episode.
Allegedly. Cool. Right out. Harry's. Very good. We'll come back on that one. James, tell us about KFC.
I really love KFC.
Yeah. What do you get? What's your order?
So I love KFC to the extent where in this household in which we're recording, the KFC is not allowed in the living room because it makes me so hungry that I just can't have it be around.
He breaks his habits. He's like a dirty nun.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, like KFC.
No. I just become rabid for the chicken.
He's like, you know, when Bilbo gives Frodo the ring and then he goes to Rivendell and then Frodo rocks up. He's like, "Do you have the ring? I'd love to see it one more time." Then he freaks out.
Yeah.
That's
So
James of
if
KFC.
if it's in the house, I have to go and put on my white suit. And go to
be the Colonel?
To be the Colonel. I have to dress
John
on
I
as the Colonel.
am saying, like, I reckon KFC would make a fucking killing if they had like a vegan option in there.
They absolutely would.
Like,
but I don't care about that.
I've 100% had like the Kentucky fried cauliflower before, and that was fucking
have water.
amazing.
Oh,
The chips are also
Chips
vegan.
are-
Not that I get
chips
them,
are
of
vegan?
course. I just get the chicken.
You just get. That's
So
all
what
you
I
get.
do with the chicken is I
You get
just
a
take
bucket.
off. I get the wicked wings and I just like
You
take
eat-
off. The
You don't even
wicked
eat the
part.
chicken. You eat the skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You just leave
absolutely.
a bucket of
Do you
chicken
actually
for
eat
Greg.
the skin?
Yeah, absolutely.
He just likes the seasoning. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the skin's
flavours.
vegan.
It's spicy.
The skin's vegan. It's not meat. It's skin.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. You've never seen him eat KFC chicken.
Dasko's looking fucking
It's the deal we
shocked.
have. He eats the skin and I finish the bucket off.
No.
What are you telling-
Are you
what are you
actually
saying?
And
saying
then
that
we
you
get a
eat the
Pepsi
wicked
Max.
wings?
You got a Pepsi Max and a
skin,
Sunkist.
though. It's actually chicken
And a potato
skin
and gravy.
in it.
No,
Yeah,
it's
there
not. No, it's
It's
a wrapping.
batter, dude.
It's a wrapping.
It's got chicken skin in
She
it.
was wearing a
chicken
crown
skin.
and came down in a bubble, dog.
yeah. There's vegan KFC.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care about
That's what
that.
the V stands for.
I say the chicken skin,
Oh,
which isn't actually chicken skin.
Batter.
It's just like
It's
a
batter
wrapper.
and seasoning.
it's like a
Yeah.
wrapper.
It's a wrapper.
Like a wrapper.
It's just what they wrap in the
Fruit
chicken
by the
in.
foot.
Fruit by the foot.
And so they've got
Don't cook my chicken skin in the same pan you cook the chicken.
so they've got different wrappings for the chicken. They've got
broken
the
Dasko.
wicked wing wrapping, which is like a little bit more
The
spicy.
wicked wing wrapping's lovely.
You've got the zinger stuff, and then the zinger sauce is great.
It's like
also
cooking
eats-
paper.
He also eats the fucking potato and gravy skin when they leave him out too
No,
long.
that shit's
He eats the
gross.
box,
That
too.
shit's gross. That shit's gross. I would never eat
I
that.
hate the potatoes and
I
gravy.
miss the crushes
Yeah.
from KFC.
Crushes were good.
Crushes were
Crushes
good
were
shit.
really good.
And then when you used to get a kids meal, you used to get a birdie beetle
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah. I do remember that. I never liked the Birdie Beetle though. The chocolate.
and the dinner rolls.
that's
I
why
love a
Dinner rolls are
cheeky-
good.
Yeah,
So
rolls are
KFC's brought out recently a slab.
yeah.
Yeah, you seen
slab
the
looks
I tell you what,
shocking.
no. I
Yeah,
tell you
it's
what,
gross. No, it's great. It's fantastic.
So it tastes great, but for the price point, it is fucking shit.
How much is it?
It's like you can go there and you can get just the slab and then some chips and shit, and it's like $21, $22.
Oh, you can get Hungry Jacks for that.
Yeah,
Yeah, but the slab's great. It's bread and chicken.
Yeah. Chicken
it's
skin.
popcorn chicken.
Well,
so it's all chicken skin.
what I do is I take off the hood of the slab.
Open her up.
Pop the hood.
Pull
Pop
back
the
the
hood.
foreskin.
I open, oh, gross. You know, I just open up the hood of the slab. I take all the wrapping off the chicken. Then I give the chicken to Paul.
Hi.
And then I reassemble the slab. So you put the hood back on.
Drop the hood, finish the service, and then
Fill the world around.
And then, yeah.
Is he being serious? He actually eats the skin off the
Yeah,
wicked
it's
wings.
the
What
wing
is your
thing.
issue? I don't
What's your
understand
problem with it? I don't get
what's
it.
going on.
It's got the chicken skin is in
It's
the
a
back.
wrapper.
Yeah, but it's not the chicken.
I
The
don't know
chicken's
what the
inside.
fuck do you think it
The
is?
chicken's inside the skin.
No chickens are harmed in the making of the chicken skin.
You're being so auspicious.
It starts with that.
But I'm saying, like, if he's actually, you can't, But you're eating chicken.
I'm not eating chicken. It's the wrapper. I don't understand what's confusing for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when you get a Macca's burger, before you get the burger in your mouth, you got to unwrap it.
It's
just
like
KFC.
Exactly.
It's like saying-
But at KFC, the wrapper's just really, really nice.
Oh, can you cook up some sausages so I can have the wrapper or the skin? And he just sits there peeling the sausages.
Like string cheese.
Look, you could do that, but it's easier to skill the.
But that's intestine.
No, not anymore.
Yeah, but
It still is.
Not legally.
Yeah,
your intestines
I
fine.
don't like that wrapper though. I've had that wrapper before. It's just not like it's gross.
Like an apple.
It's slimy. But the wrapper,
it's like-
the wrapping at KFC
It's like
is
Pitbull.
really good. It's
It's a wrapper
they've got
that kind of isn't a wrapper.
They've got you won't believe this. They've got 11
real
secret
vibe.
herbs and spices.
Yeah, I
that
don't
they use on
know
the
about
wrapper.
them.
So what did you choose for?
Shit.
Wrapping.
Oh, Mayfield,
Mayfield
West
charcoal
charcoal chicken,
chicken.
baby. Chicken of the year. It's won nationally.
For whom?
When?
Well,
For those who have not been in there, can you please describe the awesome sensations you go to this place?
it's just it's smell. You walk in there. It's hot as shit. It's busy as shit. And they're just like they just take orders. They just like write it on paper. Like here's your order, and like rip it off. And there's chicken. There's just chicken everywhere. Still in the packaging. On a
Still
rotisserie. Yeah, you get the snack packs there.
What
are
is the
unreal.
wrapping like? Can you get some wrapping for me
I'll
next
get
time?
you some wrapping,
Okay, cool.
absolutely.
So my cousin used to work there because they live up the road from it, and
Whoa.
she used
Your
to come
cousin?
home with like Brittany.
The
You would have met
leftovers.
her. She's like
Sure.
the tall, skinny one.
Brittany.
She used to come home with
Did
the
I hit on
leftover
her?
chickens at the end
Probably
of the night.
Wrong Brit.
So
Oh.
the amount of times I went over to my auntie's place and it smelled like charcoal chicken in the
Yeah.
house, I'm like, did you guys just order it? And she's like, no, I just brought it home from work.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
There's got to be perks to
What
work
time?
with
What
places
time do
like
you get
that.
home from work?
what time? Get
yeah,
me 4
the perk
chicken.
is minimum wage and getting shouted at.
Yeah, it wouldn't be.
And it's the chicken.
Oh no! Well, minimum
I
wage.
feel like there'd be those kind of people of just like, listen to my order first before you write it down.
No, they don't fuck around.
They do
with
not
them.
fuck around.
really?
No.
It's not
No,
you
they'll
go
kill
in
you.
there and you relinquish all power.
Like so,
You are at the mercy of the chicken man.
So the thing is though, is if you're not quick enough to tell them what sauce you want, they'll just go, no sauce, only lemon.
Yeah.
And they'll just put lemon on top of it and go, get the fuck out. Next person.
And
sauce.
they have this really funny, quirky rule. They haven't franchised, but whoever's cooking the chicken, you have to call them Mayfield West Charcoal Chicken.
But no, like you walk in there and like they used to do, like they had like they used to do
Westies on the grill?
lambs, they used
No,
to do
Westies on the
lamb and
grill.
all that kind of stuff. But then they just
287?
they used to do like all the stuff, but then all of a sudden they realized that everyone was just ordering the chicken, so they
Yeah.
just fucked everything off and just
Yeah,
said
right.
cook 40 chickens in the next hour or we're fucked.
That's pretty
Do
much
they
it.
cook the chickens on charcoal though?
Yes.
Yeah, the
No, in wrapping.
full churrasco style, like how they got the skewers through them.
Sriracha?
No, churrasco, like
Do they-
cooked on the skewer, like cooked on the sword, and they
Yeah.
rotate them.
Do they pierce
Oh,
the
alright.
wrapping when they do that?
Yeah, they do.
There's a
Does
little
it go
bit of
in
piercing.
through to the chicken?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you can't have it, mate.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
That's contaminated.
Damn.
Sorry,
Okay, I'm sorry.
KFC's,
Don't bring me the wrapping, but they don't
KFC
do
will
it
do.
at KFC.
Okay, there's a KFC in Mayfield.
Well,
but I'm
actually,
happy with that.
I do remember they had some skewer things that I couldn't have. At one
The hot
point.
rods.
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't have hot rods.
Well, that's what they cook the chickens on.
No, not a KFC though.
Good
Oh,
movie,
okay,
that.
so-
Good
Yeah,
movie,
not a
that.
KFC.
Great movie.
Hot
cool
rod, yeah,
car.
very good.
Whiskey.
I said you
I
look
said,
shitty.
you look shitty to this. No, I just think as it's not like a chain-based fast food, but you do get your stuff pretty quick because they do not stop. They are pumping at all hours of the day.
When was the last time you had it?
Oh, I had it like a month ago.
It's not very often though. It's very far away.
So,
I'll bring
Well,
some next
if you
time.
love it so
Okay.
much, why don't you go more often?
because it's expensive. Well, it's not expensive. It's a lot.
It's
It's a big commitment.
You have to go there, and the thing is though, is you got to park in the 7-Eleven. You can't park in front of it because it's on the main road. So you
Pain in
got
the ass to get to.
Yeah, not very fast.
It doesn't sound like it's like they haven't even sorted out parking.
They don't need to.
the
Sounds
thing
like
is though,
they
is
do.
by the time you
They do not
order
need
it, the
to.
reason why you have to go outside is because by the time you order it, it's like 3 or 4 minutes, and then it's out to you. Fuck off. We got the next person coming in, and they go. Like she said at one point that they went through like 1 to 200 customers in the space of 15, 20 minutes. They have like 15 to 20 people just making the wraps, and then they have people just cutting the chicken, all that kind of shit. And they had to change their whole entire business structure just to allow for the amount of people coming in and out.
Fuck. If you want to bring something next podcast, mate, I will have a
I will happily bring you
I did have a halal snack pack from there, actually. It was really good.
Snack packs are banging.
Yeah. I don't mind what's the acronym they use there?
HSP.
HSP.
Halal snack pack.
KFC.
It's called halal snack pack.
I love
It's
an
halal
HSP.
and it's a snack pack.
I love how like when they first started saying that and how halal used to be like the fucking.
Oh, don't say that word.
No, it is still like that.
Is it?
Yeah, you can't. No, not in my country.
Did you know that Vegemite's halal?
Good.
Hello. Great.
So the yeast was slaughtered in a very specific way, wasn't it?
Oh,
The
God.
shit from the beer remains, yeah.
All right. Let's jump on Hungry Jacks. I'm going to be honest with you, mate. I hate their chips. They are the worst chips.
When was the last time you had their chips?
I genuinely had
I'm
them
sorry, but their
semi-recently.
chips are
Nah.
fucking.
The seasoning's too
serious?
much. They're too overcooked. The oil is always old. Every
You-
single time.
How could you possibly
You can taste the bitterness in
Can
the
you?
I'm
chip.
sorry, but when was the last time you had a Hungry Jacks?
Very recently. Like within the
I'm
month I've
saying-
had it.
I'm saying
more
like
recently than your
they're
favorite
like
place
fucking
ever?
okay.
KFC?
No, that's my favorite place.
I would like to introduce a new thing to you. Give us your top three. I want to hear your top three chip choices from different fast food places.
Harry's.
To be fair,
Harry's,
chip's pretty good.
my favorite West Chocolate Chicken.
but they're but theirs are just
Yeah,
fucking.
but-
It's just food.
No,
Yeah.
it's old oil. Old oil, mate. You can taste the bitter.
You can taste. You can taste.
This oil is
You
from
tell
6
me
weeks
you haven't
ago.
gone to Macca's when they have not changed the fry oil, and you can't taste that.
I don't get a Macca's all.
Well, neither do I. Apparently.
Look, I'll be
You're a
honest.
fucking liar. You're going after this podcast.
I feel
Nah, my car's broken.
I feel like you eat too many chips if you can tell how bitter
No, I
the
know.
oil
You can
is.
tell.
I understand.
Hey,
I understand
you
that.
can also feel it in your gut afterward
Yeah,
as well.
that's also the thing. I'm not going to dispute it. I've been around the
So
block.
what's your top three? What's your top
Of
three?
just in what in general?
Like, so no, if you were to put the pinnacle of the top three food, like the best places to get the chips, do you think you're just going to order chips?
Jasmine KFC. Those guys
Yeah, they're
can
pretty good.
sing. Very, very good. Well cooked, good crunch, great salt. They're
See, I
not
think-
stingy with the salt.
KFC.
Well, this makes sense, though. It's probably why you
Sub
like
tier.
Hungry Jacks, because your taste buds are fucked.
I'm old as fuck. Everything tastes like
all
gum.
that fucking bad
just
oil.
like
What's this
the-
delicious biscuit? It's a coaster. Okay.
See, the problem I have with KFC, if you don't eat them straight away, they become this socky
Yeah.
mush at
But
the
yeah,
bottom of them.
that's fine. Eat them straight away.
But I've got to go home to my family. If I eat them
That's your
first, all of
problem.
a sudden you
Why-
get
why
Finn
you-
going,
Eat them at the
"Dad,
restaurant, you coward.
Why do you hate us?
You don't eat one on the way.
That would
Did
be
I tell
something.
my dad's Chinese food story?
No.
We used to get there was this old Chinese place that was open in Blackbutt, and we used to go there all the time for food. And
Golden Tiger?
Putra.
Oh, it's always something tiger.
Putra.
Yeah, I know. Terrible
That's a
name.
horrific
Terrible
name.
name.
Yeah.
Cracking food. Little hole in the wall place. They had like a door and a window, and you gave them your order, and they're like, "Yep," and they'd walk away, and they'd come back with bags and send you off. And every now and then they'd send home a big bag of prawn chips.
Yeah.
And they're like crack. It's unreal. And so I was talking about this place within like maybe 2 years ago, saying like, good place, prawn chips are great whenever they send them home, because sometimes they wouldn't. And Dad giggle and he's like, yeah, they always send them home. Sometimes I'd just take a different route and eat them all in the car.
Have you been?
That's just been a dad.
Do you do the dad tax yet? Whenever the kids come to
I feel like they scream at you.
I've done
what
that
he does
today.
is he gives his daughter $1 a week, but he takes 10 cents.
No. So like I came home for lunch today at work. So Finn, I got my shit, was eating it, and then Finn goes, Finn have Pringles? I'm like, yeah, Finn can have some Pringles. So I got him the Pringles and I gave it to him, and he's like, Dad, open? I'm like, yeah, okay. Open, and proceeded to take like a couple out.
Yep.
And he's like, oh. I'm like, yeah, it's dad tax. And he goes, oh, dad tax.
I hate that tax.
I call it the service fee.
So sweet.
Because I cut her up an apple today. I was like, oh, she's not going to eat all of it. Service fee.
Merchant fees.
DoorDash delivery fee.
See, like, if I was going to go like your top three, like I reckon, like Hungry Jacks would probably be number one for me.
Hungry Jacks are really good chips.
Yeah, because the other thing that goes good with them is their sweet and sour sauce. Fucking
No, we're not talking about good additives, bro.
So
If they're not good by themselves, you got a problem.
so number one would have to be Hungry Jacks for me. Second one is Marlin's Takeaway at Lambton because they do hand-cut chips at a fish and chip shop, which is hard to fucking find.
Okay, so the fish and chip shop has better chips.
Yeah.
No,
They
shit.
should.
No shit.
No, but
It's in their name.
No, but you go to every fucking fish and chip place these days, and it's
Some
just
are
like
good,
they
some
got
aren't.
the fucking
They got
armor cane,
McCain,
fucking whack them in
yeah.
again,
Yeah, they do.
and then you go to and then you go to some like you go to this ridgy didge little area in the
Yeah.
back like Edgy Eats, like they used to
yeah.
do
Oh, I
fucking.
love edgies.
Yeah.
It's closed now.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
that's sad. That's sad.
Anyway.
But then all of a sudden you walk in and you can see them. They've got all the hand cut, wonky,
Yeah, I love a
fucking
hand cut.
witch fingered fucking shit.
Yeah, and you always get like that weird chip and you're like, oh, it's green.
Sylvia's has some good
don't
ones.
Eat the green ones.
The one at Curry
Thank you very
is
much.
pretty
Yeah.
good.
Have you done Sylvia's and wasn't?
Yeah.
Sylvia's, that dude can make a chip.
You can make a chip.
I miss the days.
I can't stand
It annoys
Sylvia's.
me. We had a fish and chip shop place near my house when I was growing up. Lovely Chinese couple owning it, and we would factor this in. We would have like $3, and we'd get like $2 worth of chips, and we'll get a scallop because we know we're getting 3 scallops.
Yeah.
And you do that, and then like they got bought out, and it was like, can I have 2 scallops? And they give you 2 scallops.
Yeah.
You're like, this isn't the same.
Yeah.
Because you know that they're going to be good is because if you look down at the scallops and all the scallops
Oh,
are different
yeah.
sizes.
And you like different batter levels through them.
The fucking that was my favorite thing to do
God,
when I
so
worked
good.
at a fish and chip shop was when you were peeling the potatoes
The skin.
and you'd whack them through the machine. And it's like literally you put the potato in and this giant metal fist comes through and pushes it through like a little grinder
Yeah.
thing. But it would take the top 2 slices of the potato off, which they would use for scallops.
Oh.
So depending on the size
yeah,
of the
I didn't know
potato,
that. Oh, there you
like
go.
they would get that, and then you could also change it to just cut scallops if there wasn't enough coming off
Really?
or that kind of shit. But yeah,
So
put
they
it
just
in
put the 2 layers together and then you run them in the batter and
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never. It's one of those things like you don't ask how the sausage is made. I've never asked how a scallop is made. But bloody hell, I love them.
Apparently, sausage are made with intestines.
No, wrapping.
wrapping.
No,
Wrapping.
but the wrapping is intestines.
Well, you know,
Oh, it is.
well, yeah, you peel the potato, you peel the sausage.
Potato.
Yeah. It's just like
Yeah.
that's why I like chorizo
Chicken.
better than Kransky's because the chorizo like a
Chorizo's good, but Kransky has cheese in
yeah,
it.
but that's not a
That's disgusting.
Some of
Well,
them.
cheese Kransky.
Cheese Kransky's are gross.
I love
cheese
it.
Kransky. We're not talking
I
about.
love
We're
a
taking
cheese
just meat
Kransky.
alone.
It's the worst kind of cheese.
No, it's
Yeah,
what?
so bad.
That's bad cheese.
No,
mate.
but the worst thing
It's
is
okay, it's in
when
a
someone
sausage.
cooks a fucking Kransky, not naming any names, and they cut it in half and put it cheese side down, and then you fucking go to pull it up, and all the cheese is just drained out of the fucking
Yuck.
Kransky.
She can't cook.
No, I'm
can
not
she?
saying any names.
Does it rhyme with
Ellie.
yeah?
Ellie? No,
Okay.
it wasn't her.
Does it rhyme with
Mum.
hin?
Yeah, Finn. I'm just going get back in the fucking kitchen, cunt.
Bomb.
But the third one that I like their chips, but they're too overpriced for the amount of little shit you get, is the grilled ones. I like their seasoning.
Grilled's
on the grilled.
good chips, but I
They're
think
like crispy, but they're
The
you pay
seasoning's
like
good, but it's not amazing.
$40 for a fucking anus cup full of
I
fucking
think it's
chips.
just the seasoning. Hungry Jack's used to have really nice like
still
shoestring
do.
chips. They were great. I reckon they were way better than like a Macca's because they felt real, and they're like hard overcorrected. And then they're just like, here's all the seasoning in the world. It's too much. There's too much.
Do you know who else does good fries? Chicken fries. Do you know who does chicken fries? Hungry Jacks. Like chicken fingies, but they're long like...
Oh, chicken fingers.
Yeah.
Are they like tenderloins? Like tendies kind of?
Tenderloins.
Are they goujons?
They would be
Like
like
a tendy?
tenderloins, but
Yeah.
they'd be like...
So not a
like
chip.
fingerling.
They can be called.
Are they
if
goujons?
they
Not
call
chip
them
wraps.
chips, they can call
Goujon?
them.
Goujon?
So what would your like top 3 be?
Top 3 chips. Fuck off, you cunt.
What's the thing you did the other week? I'm so sorry.
Oh.
You did something. No, you
left?
do like.
Oh,
Yeah, you were
swipe.
swiping it.
You
Swipe left on me, that's right.
That was a while ago.
That was funny.
Also,
as.
Yeah.
Left sport.
I did another maiden restarting and listening to the podcast, and you pointed out Nicky like avocado dude. What's his name? Fucking
Mikado avocado.
Nikado
yeah.
avocado shit.
Avocado.
Was doing the fucking. He was doing the 2 years like the 2 steps ahead shit.
Yeah.
You called it like fucking.
Yeah, it's fake.
Like 3 episodes into the recording of the podcast.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
My girlfriend listens to it now religiously.
Oh, really?
The
So
Mikado
she came
avocado?
around. No, she came around the other night and she brought broccoli florets for James because she just did the pizza episode. She sits down and she goes, "So I listened to the episode on the way over," and then she like taps me on the phone. And she goes, "You're wrong." I was like, no, yes. But just have a quiche. If you want egg on pizza, have a
She
quiche.
would know more than you.
No, she doesn't know. She's a chef. Doesn't care.
Let's get her on. She knows more.
I still think we should still have the episode we bring our partners.
We
on.
can do the Wags episode. We can finally do it now.
Yeah, true.
No. That seems unwise.
I'd love a Wag. I'd love it. I'd be curious to see who drives the ship. Taylor, probably.
Taylor.
You reckon?
I reckon you and me so be
she's
up
a
there.
mean person.
She takes a minute. She's like a engine in Russia. It takes a
100%.
minute to get her going.
So the only
get
problem is that my wife's...
I reckon Michelle.
Shelley,
my wife is a fucking loose cannon.
Yeah.
Fucking,
we all know your
the
wife.
amount of fucking photos I have on my phone of her entrance into humanity.
If we do a Wags episode, what is the topic? Is it
Worst
just like
husband or worst partner?
no? What is it like worst habit of a partner?
Ideal man.
Not us. I don't even want to open that. We don't want to kick that rock.
No, but just
You
like
can't
have
let
a
him dream.
like
It's like a lion in captivity.
like the mum in Inside Out who's always dreaming of that Brazilian heartthrob every 2 seconds.
Or the lady who has an affair with
Yeah.
the
So
bee.
what are your top three?
Hungry Jacks. See, a lot of them that I'd pick, I either have forgotten what it is or it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
What was that fucking
Pizza Hut
Italian
with
place
chips.
in town?
Bertolino.
Was it Fat Tony's?
Oh, you took
Oh, no. Big Al's.
Big Al's.
Yes, with the shoestring chips.
Yes.
Those chips were
yes.
amazing.
Bruh, that was a time.
do you know the
It
worst
was
thing
like
is?
a gangster-themed
Yeah.
diner. Yeah.
And they came in
so
those
good.
like red baskets and shit.
Yes.
Fuck
It was such a
yes.
vibe, and there was a movie like cinema across the road. It was
And
just
then the
Is that
time
Wet
zone.
Tower?
Not the tower. It was like the Royale.
Yeah.
Not the Royale.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
what you're
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about.
But then you had
It wasn't
Games
Tower.
Workshop down and around the
Yep,
corner, and you
yep.
had
Oh, it
time
must have
zone
been
as
the
well.
tower then.
Yeah, I think it was actually.
Oh no, because it was the corner where there was like that. Remember there was like that Star Wars cafe for a
Yeah.
bit?
It was across the road from the computer cafe.
Yes.
Good games.
Battlegrounds.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
dude.
There used to be the
What a
hub
vibe.
there.
Late 90s, early 2000s
What a
Newcastle
fucking
was
vibe.
sick.
I was
Because
never
you went to San Francisco, Xavier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, dogs.
No, it was just like
If you
when
want a photo
everyone
of me, it's in there somewhere.
when everyone like had the sports. I'm not sure if you had sports yet. Like still
Did you have
on
sport?
Wednesday.
Do you sport?
Sport?
What are you asking me?
So I'd say, for instance,
What do you
did
have
they
this
still
week?
have sport the year you were there? Like on the
Like
Wednesday?
overall? Or?
No, like where you left the school and went to sport. Okay.
Zone Empire.
Yeah. Zone
That's
Empire
not
for us was St.
sport.
Pius.
Yeah, we did it both. I think.
We had Zone Empire, but I
But,
went there once. Zone Empire was my sport, but I just had a shoulder reconstruction and they wouldn't let me play.
Right.
So I just had to sit in the lobby and play Halo
That
2
sucks,
for
dude.
like an hour and a half.
I vibed Halo 2 so much because I didn't have an Xbox.
Yeah.
So I was immediately like, this is sick, dude. What the fuck?
Solid.
And then it was that conversation of, Dad, I know we're a Sony family, but maybe
Bill Gates is onto something
Maybe
here.
Bill Gates is a cool dude. We have Windows in the house already, so like...
So
Bloody house came with them.
So the kids in our family treated the parents like fucking pawns.
Sorry?
So what happened was one family would
House
go
of the Dragon?
to like essentially my cousin would go to their dad. Oh, Dad, we really, really want like a PlayStation. We just want
Yeah.
PlayStation. So then we went, oh, we just want Xboxes. And then all that happened was whenever we go to a family dinner on a Wednesday, we'd bring our console to the family dinner on the Wednesday.
Love that.
Trade consoles and we just go
Oh,
back and
that's
forth
cool.
like that.
Yeah.
But then
Clever
the
girls.
fuckwits that got the PlayStation got a fucking modded one. So all they had to
Oh,
do
those
was just
jerks.
have the
Right.
memory card, and they were like, yeah, you can play with the good memory card or the bad memory card. Which one do you want? And then it's like you got to pick. And then that was the first time I got shit scared out of me by Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid.
No,
So what happens is you just punch Snake through one of the grinding
You cut
things,
his
take
head and your toes
he's
off and you put them together.
Snake is just the guy working at the shop.
because when I was playing Metal Gear
Gear
Solid, and when I got to, I think it was like the Ghost, I can't remember what his name is, but he was like a
Psycho
Mantis.
Psycho Mantis.
Oh,
And
Let
I
me read
thought-
your memory card.
I
You play
thought-
Castlevania.
I thought I broke the fucking
Oh, yeah.
PlayStation,
Yeah.
and I was like, fuck. Had to tell my dad, and I was like, and he goes, like fucking Flynn Lockwood's
Yeah.
dad, like eyebrows going up, like, yes.
I'm sure he referred to it as the Nintendo.
Then I had to call up my uncle and go, hey, what do I do?
That
I
was
think I broke
wild
it.
they did that back
And
then.
you had
Was
to
it just a little trick? Like that was like
no, you had to unplug the controller from the first player slot and put in the second player slot in order to control.
So
Snake.
the whole point of the boss fight is he's got psychic powers and he stops your character from moving, and then he starts like trying to freak out the player. So he's like, "Oh, let me just see what you've been playing recently," and all it does is read your memory card and picks a game. He's like, "Oh, I see you've been playing Spyro the Dragon."
That's
and it's just like
and it's just like, I'm going to delete all your game saves if you don't defeat me.
Oh my God.
And it's just like, and you're like freaking the fuck out. And so you go to hit the pause button, nothing's pausing, and then you're sitting there, and there's a timer counting down in the start, but then it gets to 0 and then just restarts again.
he's controlling your character, so you have to unplug your controller and put it into player 2.
Yeah.
This is
That's
exactly
really clever.
what you'd expect from a man that put a 3-minute long ladder in one of his games just because he wanted you to listen to a Duran Duran song.
Oh, what a thrill.
Yeah.
really
Yes,
funny.
in Snake Eater 3.
It's not Duran Duran.
Is a Duran Duran song, isn't it?
No.
Isn't it?
What song was it?
Duran Duran could be a woman. I thought it was a Duran Duran
She was
song.
one of the Durans.
Snake Eater. It's great.
No, I think it's a different
Duran.
song.
Huh?
I'll try and find the video.
Metal Gear 3 is Snake Eater.
Yeah. But I thought it was a Duran Duran song.
I don't think so.
Like Invisible or some shit.
Xbox has.
I don't know.
Xbox and Nintendo.
Wait,
Sorry, we
no
did.
sidebar.
Sorry.
My
We're
cousins had a
having a
Nintendo 64.
Yeah, we had all that.
I was so jealous because they had it downstairs. There was a pool table and like one of those beanbag chairs with a Nintendo 64 in the corner. And I was of that age where I was like, that is my first experience with video games now.
Made you feel like a badass when you were playing 64 because you had like attachments you could put in the controllers, and then the memory expansion cards. Like you can only play Perfect Dark if you put the memory expansion thing in the front of it.
I had a friend who they were playing Zelda, but his mum wouldn't let him become adult Link because of all the zombies.
Oh, fuck! That means that she would have had to. She would have had to have played it past the point.
I think they had the Prima strategy guide. And she read through it. Which is also another thing that's completely out of business now.
Yeah.
I reckon that like I still want some hacker out there to just go through, and then the moment his favorite game comes out, to just put some like AI into the fucking internet that just deletes any video that shows anyone showing any playthrough of any of the game that he wants to. So say for instance,
very difficult.
I know that could you imagine that? Like you want to play Space Marine 2 and all of a sudden Paul, like you're the hacker, goes, oh, I can't get it for 2 weeks, and so he just sits there, bippity deletes every single video off the
I
internet.
feel like maybe they should just have filters on YouTube.
Just have some self-control.
Have self-control because I only just started playing it today.
No, well, I just know. Well,
buddy,
like whenever, like
spoil for you.
when Deadpool and Wolverine came out, and you have to blacklist yourself from everything because there's all like the common people will go, oh yeah, you got to wait the 21 days until after it comes out. But then you get that like Chuck Fuckle cunt that just goes, I really want to get the views, and so starts putting shit up and my first takes, all this other kinds of shit, and you'd have to just like say, okay,
just don't watch it, champ. Just don't watch it.
Back when Halo 3 came out, as an old story, I think they talk about it on the Rooster Teeth podcast. This guy, they gave him like a big swag bag, and the Halo 3 swag bag was sick because it came with the helmet. This whole thing, and he gets the bag. It's all UNSC brands, and it's cool. And he opens up. He's like, "Yep, cool. Yep, t-shirt, sick. Hat, sick. Helmet, cool." Throws it. Gets the game. He's like, finally, starts playing the game. All the comments on that video are like, "You are such an ungrateful prick." Yeah. And so he comes back. He's like, "Hey guys, sorry, I was being really ungrateful. Let's go through the bag. Let's have a look at it." He's like, "T-shirt. It's really nice print. It's very nice, cool. Helmet. This is actually really sick. The detail on here is awesome, and you can wear it. And it's fantastic. And we've got the game. Obviously, the game is fantastic. And honestly, I don't care about all that shit. Master Chief dies in the end. Bye."
Did he die?
No. But at the time, he did. Well, you can tell that guy didn't play it on Legendary.
Classic Halo.
No.
He played on
the thing that I loved about Halo is they hid all of the end credits and shit until you could finish the game on Legendary.
Yeah.
Like the first one, you see...
Wait when you need me.
The first one, you get fucking Johnson fucking walking up and hugging a fucking elite going, just, the end's here, hug me. And he just goes, what? And just holds him.
I'm confused.
They're good. Those are fun endings.
Does the hugging of the elites happen in the show as well?
No.
No, he takes his helmet off in the show.
Or even
it does. No, number 3 does. No, number when Arbiter switches sides. Yeah.
In Halo 1, if you did a legendary, then like he's Johnson's brief to all the Marines is just like language.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
It's great. That's good. Halo was good. Cool. So I forgot what we were up to. Where did we go? We were talking about chips, but let's not do that.
About chips.
I'm just saying Hungry Jack's. It's fine.
Yeah, we didn't get to
Big Al's
James's.
is what we got to.
So KFC is obviously number one.
Well, no, hang on a second. Hold on. Let's talk about Harry's.
Oh, hey.
Because, I think Harry's deserves a little bit of airtime.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Harry's, Lance.
How many times do you think they've been sued for firing someone for responding to someone else's name?
It's in a contract.
I don't know. Next question.
It's not.
What's the price point on Harry's again?
Because
I always thought that was like the only thing that
they're a little
killed
bit.
it.
It's
expensive.
Yeah, I think it was
So
like
their price
$17
point
for
is
boutique
see.
schnitzel experience.
I call it bang for buck. Like
Yeah,
if you go and eat somewhere and you pay like $30 for a pizza and you eat it and all of a sudden you want another fucking pizza crust, you fucking dog cunt. But you go to Harry's, you get one of their schnitzel rolls and you go,
full for the day.
You see them
100%.
bring it out and you're like,
Protein,
oh yeah, I'll
baby.
get the chips as well.
I fucking
and
love it. How they're wraps, you get them, and you're like, immediately you're like, all right, this is fucking good. Because it's barely closed. It's just there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
And you finish, you go like, oh yeah, it just looks like a little tiny chicken wrap. I can get some chips on the side. You finish your thing and you're like,
every fucking time.
fuck, I have to eat them chips
Every
now.
fucking time, like,
I paid money for them chips. Shit.
Those chips weren't
Yeah.
cheap.
kind of bullies you into eating them.
And then you finish it and you go home and you're like, does anyone want some chips?
Or you go home and you're like,
Time to undo a button.
what have I done?
No, but they're good. Their service is good. The only problem is like they're
They abuse some like teenage kid in the back. Hurry, you got another fucking schnitzel on there.
I guess the same argument can be made for Mayfield West. I just wish they were more accessible because I feel like they're always like, no, I'm agreeing with you. I'm just saying it's the same gripe I have about MW.
Yeah.
It's just like, I just
Modern
wish.
Warfare?
No, I like Modern Warfare.
I wish Modern Warfare 2 was more accessible. I wish for more missions like no Russian.
Hell yeah, brother.
I don't know, yeah, I just wish.
I think there's more Harrys.
There's definitely more Harrys.
I think there's like four.
And the one store.
The Mayfield West
No,
chocolate
there's
chicken.
five.
they're all in Newcastle. They're slowly pushing
new
like
one
the
in Wall's
plague
End's
down
coming
south.
Oh, is there actually?
Apparently.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's where it's
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's exciting.
That's close.
What's that?
Yeah, that's what I think. Because I feel
Harry's
like the
in
only one
Wall's
that I
End.
know is in Marketing.
So fucking weird Walls End and Jesmond. They fucking just go.
What's wrong with Wall's End, mate?
They're
No.
weird suburbs.
Walls End's
No.
a super weird shopping
Figure out
centre.
what
It's fucking no. You got like Jesmond Shopping Centre, and they've got like fucking Taco Bell, fucking KFC, Macca's, all this other kind of shit, Domino's, and all of a sudden Walls End is just like,
Slap a
I
KFC
want
in
that
there.
too. I want like
Yeah.
KFC. Then you got fucking Macca's, Domino's, fucking Aldi. It's just like less than a kilometre fucking apart, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my favourite thing about Walls End, because I used to go there a lot because I worked at Aldi, and so I'd get shifts there quite frequently. My favourite fucking thing, and it's so dumb, they have the paid parking bars, but it's first 3 hours free. I don't know if you've been to Walls End, but if you spend 3 hours there, you've got a bad life.
Yeah.
That's like three
Yeah,
shops.
you've got something wrong with
Don't
it.
want to be there. You're either going there for
Hey, there's a smoke mart. You could hang out at the
No,
smoke
isn't
mart.
there?
Smoke out.
Coles, Aldi, the post office.
No, but there's that sports bar inside.
Is there?
Yeah,
No.
so you got
No, you're thinking
Aldi.
of Jasmine.
Now-
No, there is a sport.
No.
Yeah, there's like the
I need
sports
to
bar
tell you
there.
this. If you ever go to that sports bar and you spend more than 10 minutes there, just give up.
I'm gonna go there.
Just give up sport.
Oh, I
do it.
can't
Let's
wait.
sport.
I can't wait
Podcast
for
on the road, baby.
I can't wait for the complimentary Kurt Cobain POV I get when I'm in there for more than 3 hours.
Well, I was going to say, we could probably go there with this setup and no one would notice because no one would be there.
We could just say we're doing a podcast
There,
about
look, there
sport.
would be 3 old guys that
Yeah,
just lost their pension
It'd be-
on the horses.
It'd be middle of the episode here. You boys want a drink?
No, it'll be the the round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, no.
We're doing the round. Yeah, we're doing the round.
Can I get a jug of pub squash, please?
Can I get
What?
a litre of cola?
Pub squash.
Do they
squash.
still make that?
Yeah,
Pub squash is
Pub
awesome.
squash.
So good.
yeah.
There's something about
Oh.
Solo specifically. Like Solo is just like the only drink you can
So-
just throw it down.
So
I like a good hard solo.
Hard solo is dangerous.
It's very
it's
good.
poison. Fucking, it just tastes like flat solo.
Yep.
It tastes like
And then you wake up.
Legitimately, I was in a Dan Murphy's the other week,
Nice.
and I saw. I know, thank you. I was in there.
Best chips?
Buying beverages. Yeah, they have some Doritos in there. They're expensive.
pork crackle aisle 3.
No, they had
It's just pork skin. He can eat it.
they had a a bourbon and cola in a can, like in a normal like 330 or 375.
Yeah.
A 33
4.4
CL.
standard drinks.
Yeah,
It was
fuck.
15%.
Good morning.
I've never heard James sound 60 in one sentence. I was in a Dan Murphy's purchasing some beverages.
Well, I just like Hard Solo is on fucking tap now.
Where?
You can go to like I'm pretty
Have
sure
a
down the
sports
road.
bar in Walsall.
No, I'm pretty sure your one down here does Hard
Yeah?
Solo on tap.
That's not named where that is. We're not going and doing that.
I mean, I'm.
But no, like it's
We
just
got
like
footy to
We've
watch.
still got time.
We've got 2 weeks left of NRL.
Yeah, that's true.
Plug a laptop into their big TV.
I'm sorry that like you guys like lost. Like,
Whatever.
we lost to
Hey,
We
let's
know.
not bring. Wait, who are you?
Manly.
Oh, God, fuck yourself.
jeez.
Not by choice, by birthright.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, you're
Oh, that's right, because your
allocation.
dad got off the boat and he was
Yeah,
given
he
a manly,
chose, yeah,
manly
yeah.
hat.
He
Yeah,
was-
right.
Well, the funny thing is, we've been working at this job and he's been wearing his Manly hat because he's so prideful. And
wouldn't
Cunt's been
what an
getting
idiot.
swooped by birds because he's got the Eagles head. on
Even
the
fucking
front of it.
Eagles hate the Eagles.
And so the magpies keep swooping him. We're at the job site.
I love that. That's really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, he fucking deserves
All
it.
right, let's talk about Let's talk about Dirty Bird.
What's your
Oh,
favourite
what else
dirty
would
bird?
What's your
The
favorite
target
Dirty
of
Bird?
chicken.
What is my favorite?
Dirty bird.
The target of chicken.
Like location?
Just what's your favourite dirty bird?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh, the Wicked Wings, obviously.
He's bloody dating one.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure KFC kept Australia out of recession during COVID.
100%.
Fucking
Yeah,
yeah,
100%.
I love the Wicked Wings.
You a big fan of the Wicked Wing?
COVID
Yeah, I love
walked
the
so
spice.
KFC could run.
Have you had the hot and spicy chicken? It's hot garbage.
It tastes
no, I
like
haven't. I will
it
give
tastes
that a
like
go.
just lukewarm.
You know what?
gross.
Sorry,
Is that the hot
I'm
honey?
gonna rant for a sec. Because like at work, sometimes we'll go and get just random crap, takeaway crap.
Oh,
And
fuck,
I
on
tagged
Friday?
along. I tagged along for one. I'm like, oh, we're gonna go to Red Rooster. I was like, why?
Ah.
I was like, be serious. And they're like, we are. And so I was like, okay, let's see what's going on. And I went down there, right?
Buttermilk chicken.
And they've got they had a hot honey chicken. I'm like, you know what? This is really interesting. I'm going to give this a go. It sucked ass. It was terrible.
Is that the one that like you eat it and it makes your teeth hurt?
No, buddy, because you got to put the hot honey on yourself.
Oh, what?
All it was just a chicken tenderloin that I then had to pour honey on, and it was
Why are you referring to it as tenderloin?
because it was a tenderloin.
Yeah, but isn't it just a tendy?
No, because we're not buying stock. It was a tenderloin that I had to put honey
Are
on.
they
In my
tenderloins,
head,
though?
I thought what was going to happen is they're going to kind of mix some
Is
hot
there a
honey
tenderloin on a
into
chicken?
the chicken skin,
Yes.
and I'm gonna eat a nice infused
The wrapper.
crumbing, the wrapper.
Yeah.
No, I'm like, it's like bloody furniture from Aldi. I'm like, why am I paying this much money if I've then got to do it myself?
So like they did have a hot and spicy honey one like before, and it was like to the point where if you didn't eat it quick enough, it would like stick to the paper in the.
Sick.
But yeah,
The wrapping stuck to the wrapping.
That's glue.
but no, like if I do go to Red Rooster, I like their chicken rippers, like the sausage, like the fucking
They have good chips.
saucy shit.
They have good chips.
Oh, I will
At a
say
Red
this: the
Rooster.
chips were good. I'll
You
give
know what?
that.
The only time I have ever been or will ever be to a Red Rooster is because I am in the airport and I need to eat something.
That was the last time I had it. Newcastle Airport.
That's all it is. That's the only fucking thing
Yeah.
there. And you'll like walk down, you're like, oh, sumo salad. No.
They have it next to the where they're going to put the international terminal.
No, I feel like
They
it's
can
like-
wash all the cash from other countries.
I could eat at Red Rooster, or I could go to Cooler Bar.
Fucking.
I remember last time I was there, I said to Taylor, I was like, oh, I could fucking kill for a beer right now. Walked up to the bar and it was like $10.50 for it. Nah.
See,
I'm sorry, that's how much a beer is nowadays.
yeah,
No.
That's pretty
This is what
standard.
beers are,
No.
yeah.
No, not allowed.
a schooner.
We're drinking at home.
A schooner is like $9.50 at the
Yeah,
moment,
it's
isn't
pretty
it?
standard
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I don't drink
Yeah,
like
but,
fucking.
But hard solo's on tap now.
Yeah.
When I was at the beach in Mallorca, there was a there was a dude walking up and down with
Who
an
put a
esky.
straw in your
There was a dude
asshole?
walking up and down with an esky, and he was selling beer, and the beers were like 6%, and he's selling beers for €2. And I was, I pulled my wallet. I'm like, buddy, I got €12. And he's like, great. And I bought 6 beers.
See, that's
just laid on the
something I
beach.
wish we could do in
Were
Australia.
they the best beers of your life?
Yeah.
Were they
And did-
cervezas?
Did they feel funny?
No, but I got real horny.
Did you get
after.
real randy?
No.
You can see him
Woke
like
up with
as he's,
soap on my bum.
you can see as Paul's downing one. He's behind the umbrella, like practicing his salsa dance. Get ready for
There
him.
was soap on my bum, and then I got a tattoo on my back that said claimed for Spain.
Oh, no, you shouldn't really.
But to be fair, I didn't expect it.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
I'm like a corked leg or something. I couldn't walk properly.
Never expected
No, but it's
Spanish in
just
that
like
position.
the fucking because I don't know how people go out like when we went out in town.
Yep.
Like was it still $2 for $5 when you first started going out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the beers, the bourbon and cokes and the vodkas
Those
and
cheap
stuff.
shit, yeah. Mixers for like 2 for
Fucking-
5.
Yeah.
So that was
Wednesday.
before
Yeah.
Newcastle invented the King Hit. After
I
the
don't think
King
we
Hit,
invented
no, we invented the King Hit. Yeah, we started the
think
King
It's named
Hit.
after King Street.
Yeah, King Hit on King Street.
I think it's called that for something.
No. We started the King Hit here in Newcastle.
The bully punch. What do you call it? Coward punch.
Coward punch is the one.
Yeah, so we started the King Hit revolution.
No, we invented
It
glassing.
was John King.
No, the
Kyle
King
Hit.
guy on King Street. Yeah.
when I
And
first started
that's when
going
the
out when I
lockouts
was
started.
18, and
Beaumont hit,
the
there's King
lockouts, the
hit.
lockouts.
18.
Derby hit.
No, when I first started
18.
going when I was 18.
18.
When I was
Yes.
17.
Sorry, when I first started going out when I was 16.
We just
36.
got gas lamps.
No. Mate, you were 12 because you knew all the bouncers because they were all your cousins.
That's
Let's go.
But accurate.
That's the line though.
But no, like I promised my family that like essentially all of our family members go, if we're going to drink, we drink at home until we're legal.
Cool.
And then we go out.
Like citizens?
No, it's just like no, it's just like because we like all of my friends, we'd go like to
That's
parties
fair.
at 16th and we'd have a drink and everything
Oh, yeah.
there. But then my father was like, you can drink, but if you come home drunk, I'm going to beat your ass.
Yeah,
And
I
then
think
all of a sudden,
that's good parenting.
I found that at the harbour when he pushed me down a flight of stairs.
So what I'm just imagining is you coming home blind drunk and just sitting on the lawn because you're not
Smelling
allowed
of
to go
Aquium.
inside. Every so often you just
That's not come in. Nah, not allowed.
not allowed. You'll beat the shit out of me.
I found the loophole, man.
So this is a fun story I've got to drop.
Fuck you, Tom.
So when I was like of legal drinking age, I used to work DJing a lot.
legal drinking age in your own home or outside?
Outside, 18.
okay.
When I was like
Not 12.
DJing a lot. So I didn't really get a lot of time to actually go out and drink with friends. So whenever I did get a chance to go out and drink with friends, I used to binge the fuck out of it. Like taking about whether I could like scull one of those, the mid-sized vodka bottles to see how fast I could like scull that.
yeah.
And I was like,
You're
if I do
crazy.
it, I'll pay it. And drunk it like really quick. And then sculled the whole entire thing, and I was like, oh, cool. And then it was like 3.5 minutes later, I was like walking up to my mate's girlfriend going, you're the gazelle and we're the lions. We chase after you and we pounce. You get it, girl? But
Oh, don't go.
Bro.
Preemptively flagged.
That's a great vibe.
no, but it was. But I discovered what an Irish car bomb was, which is
Oh no.
which is essentially beer with a shot of whiskey dropped into it.
Jameson specifically.
Yeah. So I thought, we just drink it out of any glass, but no one told me it was meant to be out of like a pint glass. You meant to drink it out of. So I was drinking it out of a 1.5 litre Stein. So I was filling it up with Heineken, dropping it in, sculling it, and proceeded. We're going to go to Wes at Lambton, so we're going to walk down afterwards. So I've done. Probably 3/4 of a case and half a bottle of booze, and I'm like doing these as I'm walking down.
So
I made it to the front steps of
was like,
Wes, and I just went, 1 second, guys, and then turned to the bin, like the front door of West at Lambton. There's that bin on the left hand side. I proceed to vomit so hard in that, and then the security's like, "You all right, man?" It's like, "I think I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die." So they called up my old man, and he pulled up in his ute, and he just kicked the door open, and he goes, "Oh." Obviously, the bouncer was like, "Hey, mate, do you want me to help you get your son in?"
As in your cousin said that.
Obviously married.
Obviously married. And then Big Tom turned around and said, "No, if he fucking got himself in this state, he can get himself in the fucking car." So he proceeded to make me commando crawl into the car. Then when we got home, he pulled up into the backyard, just opened the door. I fell onto the ground, and then he went inside and just goes, "Yeah, you could take care of yourself." I woke up the next morning with my face in the laundry basket in the backyard, but it has the holes for the laundry basket. So I thought I was in my room throwing up into a bucket, but there was just a pool of vomit underneath
So
it.
How did we get here?
it's really funny that West's also has the same entry conditions. You're not allowed inside when you're drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, although, sorry, you're not allowed while intoxicated. You're not allowed to say the word drunk. Otherwise, they're liable for allowing you to get drunk. They say you're approaching intoxication.
I didn't know that.
And if you're within 500 meters of their entrance, they're liable for anything that happens to you. That's why they have the taxi rank so close.
That's good to know.
Oh, interesting. Well, there you go.
That's why if you're going to beat the shit out of each other, you got to go
Across the road.
Oi, mate. Wait,
Hungry Jack's car park.
Hungry Jack's car park.
Punch your friend over that way.
Yeah.
Nice. Rightio. Well, I reckon let's start voting on who we think the best fast food is. James.
Thank you. I'm actually struggling with this.
So I saw it in your eyes.
I've never eaten a Harry's.
Okay.
No.
I'd love to know which ones of these you've eaten. Uh-huh. Okay, Harry's.
Do they have
Yeah.
a vegan option?
I don't know.
I
don't think
probably
so.
not. I know,
nor should they.
I know
It's a
that their
schnitzel
wrapping
house.
isn't what I'd like.
Yeah, but I guarantee, like, have you had Kentucky Fried Cauliflower before?
I've had the concept of one.
Yeah, it's very good. Like, it's because the cauliflower is so porous, it absorbs all the flavors.
Yeah, anyway.
But yeah, it's just
Paul,
like...
look,
I've
Paul,
had fried
Paul
cauliflower,
isn't
it's nice.
adventurous when it comes to food.
Sure.
Obviously, the most adventurous thing is he drank 6 beers on a beach and then got fucked by a Spanish game
We should
named
do it.
Juan.
He never said he was gay.
I reckon we should do a podcast. Spanish.
You don't have to be gay to fuck a guy.
I reckon podcast on the beach. Like, no, actually, no.
No.
The lookout.
Okay.
Over, where the fucking drive is up to Fort Scratchley, and
I
there's
was
a
gonna
lookout
say,
over the ocean.
yeah, Strzelecki.
Podcast there
Look.
at Strzelecki.
Fort Scratchley, if they let a fucking wedding in, they'll let us in.
Yeah, but just do the
Okay.
podcast there with the sun rising in the
it's
distance.
rising?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. The sun don't set over the ocean here, cunt.
Yeah, well, I don't want to get up at the sunrise, do I?
Or we could do a podcast where we start here where it sun rises and then we try and beat the sun over to Western Australia.
What? No.
Harry's do a salad.
Yeah. No, thank you.
You don't win friends with
James, who you
salad.
picking?
With lettuce.
Probably Hungry Jack's.
Hungry Jack's, right?
They do a good James appropriate burger.
Nice.
That's
Liam?
also why I picked it. I didn't think anyone else was going to pick ones with vegan options.
Oh, coward. Liam? Harry
I have
Schnitzel
had
joint?
the Impossible Burger. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty impossible, mate.
Yep.
Liam.
I'll choose Hungry Jack's. I haven't had yours, unfortunately.
No, I understand.
I like
You
the
should.
vibe. I like the get the fuck out.
It's very like soup Nazi.
Well,
Yeah.
they're very like
But it's very good.
you Karen to us, we Karen to you.
Yeah, cool.
So like there has been times where I've been in there and someone was going off saying, "Oh, why is it taking so long?" And he's been there for like 2.5 minutes, and the guy said literally like, "How much you pay us?" Went into the cash register. Here's a 20. Fuck off. Never come back.
Yeah, good.
I like that.
Yeah,
That's good.
How are they in business?
Because
Because
they
they
have a
just-
billion people there.
They it's
They
without
can
a
throw
doubt.
20s at people.
Oh, it's a family place.
It's also they
Mayfield family.
if you pay with cash, they give you better tasting food.
Oh,
Yeah,
Why-
makes
I wonder
it
why that
fees,
is.
baby.
I wonder how much
'Cause you're not
cash they
paying that
report on
point.
this
Well,
race.
I have a relative that actually owns a fish and chip shop and refuses to take card and has an ATM in the shop and goes, if you want food, you have to get
smart.
money out.
I like
Smart.
it.
Yeah,
So we go.
that's smart.
Who are you picking, Dasco?
I'm fucked because your chicken is probably the best in Newcastle. Yours is probably like the best chicken in Newcastle. Yours is
We got
like
the
best
slab.
chicken in the world.
We got the slab.
We got all the chicken you want, but at different price points and weight times. Like, how do you want your chicken,
But I
Dasco?
Different walks of life, really.
Yeah.
See, every Friday we get KFC because it's like Fat
you go.
Cunt Friday. Every time I'm near my
what
my,
the FC stands for.
my auntie's house, I can smell the cunt fucking cooking down the road. And then every time I
And the
go
chicken.
to shopping on Sunday, I have to walk past fucking Harry's, and I'm just like, fuck, this smells good, and I fucking want it. And 75% of the time I'll get it.
So who are you going to pick?
Obviously, the one that you eat every single Friday.
Now, before we make a decision, this is my last piece of evidence.
Okay.
Harry's holds a special place in my heart because when we used to go to Dasco's for D&D,
here we
it was near Jasmine's shops and Harry's was what
You've
I
been to
had.
my house one time.
I've been to your house so many times.
We only played
Mayfield
like
West
4
holds a special
sessions.
place in my heart because the one time I went to your house to help you move the fridge,
My grandmother actually lives around the
and
place
that's
from
what
that.
I think every time I
And
go
you
there.
went to go see her.
I went and saw her and I was like, why did you tell your
did you
son
see
to
her?
like Manly?
When did you see her?
Oh,
Oh, they didn't make eye contact.
How long's a while?
Let's say 6 years.
6 years?
6 to 7 to 12 years ago.
Okay.
Now-
okay.
I
you're
never
good.
said-
she's
I-
been dead for like 6 years.
Yeah, she wasn't corporeal. I'm just,
Now, KFC Jasmine holds a special
It
place
is the
in my heart.
busiest KFC in Newcastle.
Exactly.
Welcome to KFC Jasmine.
And I
Biggest
applied to
KFC.
work there, and they did not want me.
I'm going to have to press you for an answer, Dasco. Come on. Let's go.
Hey,
Say a word.
you eat KFC every Friday, you fat cunt.
Surely you don't pick that then.
Hey, Dasco, I've never hunted your kind before.
Because Kira, the moment
Actually,
she listens-
very exclusive
No,
thing.
the moment this episode comes out, I'm going to get a message from Kira going, "How fucking dare you not pick Harry's?" And then my cousin Locker's going to be like, "How dare you not fucking pick the charcoal chicken?" And then he'll probably send a message afterwards going, "I would probably pick KFC."
Yeah, there we go. KFC, you got to
Pick one. Go.
Your
5,
cousin's
4,
picking it.
I would never
3,
pressure you.
2,
The slab.
1, go.
Harry's.
Yeah.
You're a fucking idiot.
Good choice.
You've been manipulated.
I'm picking Harry's as well.
Oh, really?
Just personally.
Oh, that's
I am.
a tie.
So we're even.
We are, but I was going to pick Harry's all along. So there you go.
Harry's is a good
So
tie.
it's a draw. It's a dead heat. Chicken's good though.
Fucking chicken.
I just
all
think,
good,
I just don't know what
except
the
for
winner of
Hungry
today
Jacks.
is. Chicken.
Chicken wins.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not
all
Hungry
round
Jacks.
best protein, even when it's just the wrapper.
Hey, that wrapper's fucking nice, mate. 11 secret herbs and spices.
Fucking, I've
12,
got
could be
James
9.
like giving me Family Guy vibes. It's like, "Oh, Peter, did you get a condom?" And he's like, "No, I've got this chicken wrapper."
I would never do that to you. You can't get pregnant. Why would we need them?
True.
Golly. Well, we're going to pick the imposter now. Could you guess who the secret traitor is? I'm going to start because I think I picked up on something pretty bloody early. I reckon it's James because you called Dasco sport and that locked in with me immediately. That's all I'm saying. James, defend yourself.
You have referenced 2 other podcasts twice in this podcast.
Oh, yeah.
You have
Rooster Teeth podcast.
Yeah.
And you made a joke to 3 Guys, 1 Ticket at the start.
Did I?
You did
know.
when your little intro. You know the
What
one
was
that
the
you improvised? Yeah.
What was the joke?
Oh, you basically talked about 3 podcasters.
What?
You talked about 3 podcasters and then chuckled to yourself and then said, and an imposter.
Oh, do you want guys with that? Oh,
Yeah, there we
okay.
go.
That was actually a pun, James, on the word fries, but that's okay.
3 Guys, 1 Ticket.
No, you're talking about it. Right, Liam.
Look, I didn't pick up on either of those things.
It shows.
Yeah. I'm going to go with James. Simply because he picked KFC and no other reason.
The rapper's nice.
I know it's a joke, but I feel like I've let too many joke answers slide.
It's a good rapper.
But it is a good choice though. Like KFC.
yeah,
great
but
rapper.
also,
Let's go. Who you picking?
I'm stuck.
Fucking hell.
Oh, I'm sorry, cunt. Then you.
Just pick an answer. That's fine. As long as
You-
you tell me something within 20 seconds.
Oh, sorry. You just asked him what his reasons were, and you gave him fucking 20 seconds. I can't take 20 seconds.
minutes
God,
to
you made him
think.
cry. Stop.
Oh,
And it was fucking Liam, anyways.
Why are you so mean to
You
him?
reckon it's me?
I didn't want an
Everyone's-
anthology. I
That's
wanted an
okay,
answer.
buddy. I understand. I'm a deceptive little shit.
I just want some nice with that, but apparently that's not served at this restaurant.
We don't do that here. He's $20. Fuck off. All right, 3, 2, 1.
That was.
It was James. So I had to call out people making like hand motions and what's going on at the table.
Oh, shit.
Did we get him? Or was it a tie?
Yes, you got
No,
me.
we got him.
No, it was a tie because Dasko said me.
No,
You
he
said
me.
Liam.
Oh.
That's fine. Pay attention.
I thought you said me.
No, I said Liam.
He said you was a joke.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Yeah,
fine.
call
Just
out
stop paying
people.
attention. Yeah,
Fucking
call
tough
out. You
stuff.
know, like when you were doing the round movement,
Yeah.
I called that out specifically.
Okay.
Call someone sport. So look at you for picking it up. The other one I didn't get. It was basically start referencing people's birth, like their star signs, and how that relates to
tough.
their
Yeah, that's a rough one.
their choice. Unfortunately, I don't really know any of your birthdays, so I don't really care.
Yeah, fair.
You're in.
I wouldn't even know what
August.
the star signs are.
No,
You're definitely a Cancer.
no, that's my wife.
Oh.
That's my wife.
Oh, forget that's an actual star sign.
Yeah, it is.
Jesus Christ! champ.
I'm an Aquarius, borderline Capricorn.
I'm
also
whatever
an
the
Aquarius.
goat is. I'm the ram.
Capricorn.
Piece of shit.
Aries?
No, I can't
No, that's the
imagine
god,
so.
isn't it? That's the god of war.
I think Aries is good.
When
Aries?
When's your
Aries
birthday?
Ram?
March 26th. Or is it?
No, Aries is a Greek guy.
I'm a woman.
We know.
I'm a Virgo.
Oh,
I'm a sexy
woman.
lady.
that explains
show my tits
why
for
you're so
free.
effeminate.
I'm a sexy little
I'm very
heart.
effeminate.
Well, there we go. Did you guys guess which person was ordering out-of-date food
Yeah.
and giving it to customers?
Yeah, I did.
We did guess it. We got it. And it was unironically KFC.
Yeah, it's the guy who doesn't, use protein, so he doesn't know where that
I eat protein. There's protein in the wrapping.
It's not real protein.
Yeah, it is.
It's fake protein. It's not real.
Yeah,
It's processed protein.
It's better.
It's good.
It's just a coating.
Could you guess who the traitor was tonight? Thank you very much for listening. If you did. If you didn't, listen again and try harder.
Play it back. See if you can
Play
hear
it back, run it back, give us that second view. You know you want to. We're across all platforms. We're on Spotify. We're on TikTok. We're on Instagram. If you like a good, bespoke content weekly.
It's just a lot of memes.
It's a lot of memes. If you like memes, we do all right.
Good bespoke.
It's very bespoke content. It's tailored to the episode.
Sometimes we have them on time. Sometimes we don't.
Shut the fuck up.
Sometimes some of us plays too many video games.
Yeah, I was playing a lot of Space Marine. I forgot it was fucking Monday tomorrow.
Please be sure to drop us a like on Spotify when you listen. It definitely helps us just get the podcast out there.
Tell a friend, tell an
Tell
enemy.
a friend, tell a neighbour, tell a
Exponential growth,
coworker.
dickhead.
If you got an affair, tell them as well because they're
Patreon.
pretty good at secrets. And we got Patreon as well, but maybe we'll dial back on that one. All right, well, thank you everybody, and we'll see you next week.
Allegedly.
Bye-bye.
Bye.